Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though.
That's fucking Destiny 3 right there.
My own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Look at the shifting of landscapes. What the hell is this game? Another game?
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Mundfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. Universe, the new retro beat 'em up this holiday.
You take me now.
Fun for up to
Who gets the rest of this? Guys, did you hear what you just said? MMORPG shooter. MMORPG fucking shooter. And that looks legit, dude. That whole thing looks legit. This looks legit. The whole cube in the sky. I've been saying for so long now. Like, it's like, what's the next shape that Bungie's gonna do? This is the next shape. Dude, this looks incredible.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it.
How the hell are they making this plus the other game?
A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Hope it's first person. I need details.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube
straight up PvE
revealed itself? What if it was always there and we've only just started to see it?
Look at this. Yeah. Portals, shifting of landscape. Those are the rotations. Those were characters we just saw in Atomic too. PvP wall running. That's true. Oh my God, that's such a great point, guys. It's a first-person shooter. It's a first-person shooter. You saw from that point of view. It's a first-person shooter. We have never had a game step into this market. Nothing except Destiny. The fact that it is a looter, essentially going to be a looter shooter, or they said MMORPG shooter, which is even more depth, okay, than just looter shooter. I may be getting ahead of myself, but it's also a first-person shooter. This is the first time ever someone has stepped into this market. Pioneer's doing it. Dude, and they're obviously not holding back on the physics. You know what I'm saying? So, look, I'm interested. Luke, let Loaded know we are very interested in playing this game. We will book the trips. We will fly out wherever it needs to be flown out. I need it. I fucking need it right now. Let me pull up information about Cube Game. Chat, Luke has tracked down an article for us about the Cube Game. The Cube brings multiplayer shooter action to the Atomic Heart universe. Okay, so this is by Chris right here, Chris Melkin. Just in case Summer Games Festival hasn't had enough in store for Atomic Heart fans, Mundfish has one more announcement. Mundfish has revealed the Cube, a massively multiplayer online first-person shooter RPG set in the Soviet-inspired retro-futuristic Atomic universe, as they call the game's world, where players will be tasked with exploring a mysterious, constantly shifting cube-shaped structure, levitating in the sky and crawling with dangerous enemies. Anybody seeing the similarities here? Is anyone else seeing the similarities here? The cube will be available on PC and consoles, but no release window has been announced. The giant cube in question will have a Rubik's Cube-like segments that seemingly actively rotate during gameplay, recombining environments and creating a constantly shifting situation for players to respond to. Hidden at the heart of the cube is an equation that could lead to humanity's extinction if not found and deciphered in time. A massive shifting world to explore. The general concept of the world of the cube is unique enough, but Mundfish promises vast expanses and diverse biomes for the more exploration-focused type of player, little quests and secrets to uncover. Okay, so it's not just like jump in, do a run like a 2030, not like an extraction. It seems like you're actually going to be invested in the world, and it's just going to be evolving with you. That being said, developing a system that allows the game to keep track of the dynamic movements of not just the world itself, but everything in it as well was no easy task. To make all that happen, the game will make use of what Mundfish calls a split rendering system to handle the dynamic motion and shifting of the cube, which allows it all to be seamless while still keeping track of where everything and everyone is without breaking multiplayer synchronization. You saw it literally in the gameplay where like the character was like aiming down sights and then like just jumped up on the platform as it was rotating. Now, Mundfish founder and CEO Robert Bagratuni describes this split rendering system and the shifting world as an industry first and a technological breakthrough. At Mundfish, we are the first in the industry to implement a technology that allows thousands of objects to move and rotate simultaneously across massive stretches of terrain, online, and in real time. No game has ever done this before. He goes on to say the system redefines how motion is handled in interactive environments, and it all feel completely natural despite the rocket science making it all work. The cube will offer players deep progression and customization to make their characters reflect their individual playstyle, even in the face of failure, with a wide variety of weapons and skills available. It's a very different view of the Atomic universe compared to Atomic Heart itself, taking players out of the existing Soviet-inspired post-utopia or the undersea Neptune research center to a setting that's wholly new and unique. All right, so I don't really... It gave us some information, but still, system-wise, I don't really know. It says it's a first-person shooter RPG. They even say like first-person, yeah, massive multiplayer online. So MMORPG, first-person shooter. I mean, dude, if you're saying that if it's these things, this right here, there you go, guys. We've got competition, fellas. I don't know what the loot is going to be like, but if you're calling it an MMO first-person shooter RPG, brother, look at the Steam page. The cube's got a Steam page. Yeah, it's got its trailer right here. Yeah, the cube is an MMORPG shooter, a giant levitating cube with rotating rows and edges, hidden within an unknown equation capable of altering the laws of reality. Can you survive another turn? Interesting. All right, fellas, we'll be checking it out, man. I'll be adding it to the wish list. We'll be keeping an eye on this one. Again, it's a first-person shooter as well. Atomic Heart has some amazing gameplay and visuals, so I'm not worried. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. It looks incredible. I just can't... The thing is, guys, we've been paying attention for years, and it seems like anyone that has ever tried to step in this space, that being like in the looter or Destiny space, just always kind of just avoids it. Outside of like Anthem, I think Outriders kind of dabble. None of them made a first-person shooter, but the cube, that's what it's going to be. And I don't know, like, to what degree the loot's going to go. It definitely had that one scene where it showed, you know, some of the loot and stuff. But the fact that it's calling itself an MMORPG, but it's a first-person shooter, makes you wonder, dude, is this game going to be bringing something that can compete on the level of, like, dungeons and raids inside of Destiny? Dude, I'm interested. I'm interested, man. I'm fucking hyped for it.
Slap that like button like your mama told you, rock.